We're rolling.
Do I look good?
Yeah, you look great.
Okay.
Cool. I quite like this angle.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is third time. Okay. 皆さんどうもこんにちは、エリです。いつも動画ご視聴くださってありがとうございます。Thank you. So as you guys can see, we have very special guests today from Australia.
Hello.
Hi, how are you guys feeling today?
Very good. Very happy to be in Japan.
Yeah, I'm so happy. This is my first time in Japan, so
Oh, first time.
I love it.
Cool. In this video, we're going to talk about Australian English because this channel is for those who are thinking of studying abroad in Australia, living in Australia, or who are interested in language learning. So I'm going to ask them about Australian English, and I hope this video helps you in any ways. First thing first, can you introduce yourself a bit?
I'll grab
thank
this.
you.
My name's Mitch Lally. I'm a photographer and videographer, and I live in Queensland in Australia, and I also make YouTube videos.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, my name's Gerard Needham. I'm originally from New Zealand, but now I live in the Gold Coast, Australia, and I'm also a photographer and filmmaker, and I also make YouTube videos. So
Okay.
same job.
Yeah, same job. Yeah. And so they are
I've done it all.
photographers and also YouTubers as well. And I will put the link down below here. Maybe you guys can do this.
Right here.
Right down here. So if you're interested, you can go check them out. So first thing first, how is Australian English?
Australian English is very similar to like UK English, except we are much more relaxed with our slang
Yeah.
and just relaxed overall with our language. Yeah.
Right. Relaxing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And we fully make up words.
Right.
And like the way that we say it or like the tone that we say it, only really like Aussies or Kiwis can understand that. And when I say Aussies, I mean like Australians, and New Zealanders we say Kiwis or the bros.
Bros.
The bros.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys call New Zealanders bros.
Bro, yeah. Or Cuzzy.
How's it? What?
Yeah.
What,
Or
what
Yolza.
Oh my god, too
Yeah,
much
it's too much. Yeah.
information.
Keep it simple.
It's all shortened.
Shorten.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
can you give me some examples?
So what Gerard said, most of what he said was like shortened versions. So what we do in Australia is we shorten a lot of words.
Yeah.
So Australian becomes Aussie,
Aussie.
and if somebody from New Zealand becomes a Kiwi.
Kiwi.
And then what else did you say? Cuzzy.
Cuzzy.
So Cuzzy is like cousin.
Yeah.
So if you have, so we shorten a lot of words like afternoon becomes Arvo.
Right.
Yeah. And like barbecue becomes Barbie. There's so many other examples like breakfast becomes brekkie.
Brekkie.
So we shorten a lot of words, but then we also add random letters to the ends of words too, especially with nicknames.
Right.
So somebody named Kevin could be Kevo
Kevo.
or just Kev.
Kev.
Yeah, so we
Very
shorten a lot, and then we add letters too.
And we got like a lot of slang. So like lunchtime or like break, we call it smoko.
Smoko.
Yeah. Back in the day, you used to have a smoke, so you call it smoko.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's like a little bit of a difference between New Zealand and Australia. Like in Australia, for like a how do you say esky?
Ski.
Like what's like a chili bin and
What is that? It's ski.
It's like the box that keep food alive. Right?
yeah. So like a box that will keep food cold. In New Zealand, we call that a chili bin,
Chili bin.
and in Australia they call that an esky, or like sandals, which are like those two little things.
Yeah.
Maybe put a picture up here.
Yeah.
we
I'll put
call-
that picture here.
We call that in New Zealand jandals,
Jandals? Why?
and in Australia they call them thongs.
Thongs. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. I got no idea. Jandals.
I feel like there are like certain ways to pronounce like Australian. Do you have any like tips for pronunciation for Australian English?
We can understand most we can understand most accents.
Yeah.
Because we listen to a lot or watch a lot of American TV and also a lot of British TV.
Right.
So in Australia, we get used to hearing different pronunciations of different words. So as an Australian, if I go to America, some people have a hard time understanding my accent.
Right.
But in Australia, we understand so many different accents, and also we're very multicultural. So we have a lot of even a lot of Japanese, a lot of Chinese, a lot of Europeans. So we get used to understanding different accents. But the Australian accent is unique, and it's hard to learn, I think.
Oh, right.
It's really hard to understand us. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. When I first went to Australia, it was very, very hard to
I
understand
just
Australians.
talking to the mic.
Huh?
Talking to the mic.
Talking to the mic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just repeat what you just
Okay.
said. So when
Okay.
you went to Australia,
What did I say?
When you went to
When I first went to Australia, like it was very, very hard to understand Australians because of the accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm kind of used to it. Yeah. But
I guess
Yeah.
one thing we don't have the we don't pronounce the R at the end of our words. So an American would say water,
Yeah.
and we say water like that. So we don't pronounce like but unlike British, they would say like water, like some of the
yeah, T is missing.
some of the different accents the T would be missing. We always pronounce the T like water. Yeah. So
Right.
that's kind of one example, but there's many other examples.
Right. But it's good for Japanese, I think, because we don't like in Japanese letters we don't have like R sound, so it's very hard to sound R. Any examples?
I think like, especially me, like I mumble a lot. So people ask me like, can you speak a little bit slower, or they just can't understand me.
Oh.
So I feel like if I, like me and Mitch talking, like I can really just spit out a bunch of words and only he would understand that.
Yeah.
So we really like mumble along, you know, we kind of just mix all the words into like a big ramen bowl, you know. So if you ever have trouble understanding like a Kiwi or an Aussie, just ask them to speak a little bit slower and clearer.
Yeah.
And they won't be offended by that, you know, because we know.
Because they know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way.
And I think also if we find a person who doesn't quite understand like English, so we will generally talk slower and a little bit more clearer, and use less slang.
Less
But when you're comfortable with like around us, you'll definitely see our language change more. You know, so yeah.
So don't worry if you speak to Australians or like Kiwis. They know that like they try to slow down, so it's gonna be fine. Yeah, because Australians are so nice.
Most of them.
Most
of them, yeah.
Kiwis are nicer.
Nicer. And we have part 2 video as well, which will be about like good things in Australia, good things about Australia. Okay, this is the end of the video. If you like the video, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Yes. And
Yeah.
link down below, their accounts are here.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
See you guys in the next video.
Arigato.
Arigato.
Bye.
Bye.
Arigato.
Thanks. Bye.